welcome to our Corec semifinal game, AED versus Catholic Saints. AED just had an awesome midfield goal there, getting them ahead in this game very quickly. Catholic Saints gonna have to work hard to catch back up after that quick goal from AED. Catholic Saints moving it up the sideline, passing it up. Ball is going to go out the back, and that is going to be a goal kick for AED. Players chasing after the ball. The corner kick for Catholic Saints. Not too many players on the post for AED. Catholic Saints have a good chance of getting a goal in here. Booting it over, getting that touch. Catholic Saints still have possession. A lot going on, and Catholic Saints losing possession, but getting it again. Trying to get it closer to the goal. AED moving it up the sidelines. Beating out the players. Catholic Saints with the ball again. AED challenging them, getting that possession, trying to pass it off to one of their players. Moving it up the sidelines. Catholic Saints booting it out, and that is going to be a throw in for AED.
Look at that speed. Look at that speed. Come on now. Time.
Catholic Saints preparing to get this first touch. Getting it. Getting possession. AED booting it out. Catholic Saints getting the touch, trying to get out of their zone. Moving it up the sideline. AED players coming up to attack. AED getting that throw in. Chucking it to midfield to one of their players. Two Catholic Saints players coming up on the AED player. AED keeping that possession. AED trying to get it back out of their zone. Moving it up, but Catholic Saints getting that touch and getting possession again. Straight to an AED player, kicking it out. Catholic Saints getting the touch. And AED getting another touch, keeping possession, moving it upfield now. AED kicking it up, missing the goal. That was a good attempt, and that is going to be a goal kick for Catholic Saints. On this game at head ref, we have Coom. Our far AR is Evan, and our close AR is Jordan. Behind the camera, we have Michaela. Behind the computer, we have Nishan, and I am your broadcaster, Kira. On this game, we also have Marley, our photographer. You can see all of our photos at USA_South Sports on Instagram. AED taking the throw in, dropping the ball back to keep possession with too many Catholic Saints players ahead. AED kicking it over the heads, getting that very nice header there. Dropping the ball back, an attempt on goal here. Oh, bad touch, and Catholic Saints are going to get possession of that ball. AED still in there fighting for the ball, but Catholic Saints trying to get out of their zone. Catholic Saints booting it up. Players running after the ball. Header from Catholic Saints. Sees a good attempt on goal here. Player on the ground, and AED is going to get the ball out of their zone now. Booting it upfield. Catholic Saints getting the touch before it goes across the midpoint. Dropping the ball back. Trying to keep possession with players coming up to attack. Catholic Saints moving up. AED getting a touch. That is going to be a throw in for the Catholic Saints. Player chasing after the ball, and others spreading out to get ready for this throw in. Throw in from Catholic Saints. Unable to get that touch. AED getting possession, moving it upfield. 4 players on the one AED player. AED players still managing to keep possession. None of them coming up and being too aggressive with their attacks. Running up the sidelines. Catholic Saints booting it out the side. That is going to be a throw in for AED. AED chasing after the ball. Throwing it in, a header from the teams. And a good back kick from the Catholic Saints player, but AED keeping possession. Trying to get an attempt on goal here. Catholic Saints booting it out, but AED keeping it in their zone. Hitting it against that Catholic Saints player. Players running it down the field, looking for an opening to pass. Good attack from the Catholic Saints player. Does not go in their favor. That is going to be a throw in for AED. Throw in from AED. Players running upfield. Catholic Saints trying to get the ball out of their zone. That is a goal kick for the Catholic Saints. Players moving downfield. Kick taken. AED getting the first touch right against Catholic Saints player, though. Getting it further into their zone. AED with a touch. Passing it forward. Catholic Saints intercepting it and moving it downfield. Moving it further downfield. That is going to be called offsides. Goalie coming out of the box there even after the offsides is called. That is going to now be a free kick for AED. Good attempt from Catholic Saints there. Players preparing for the free kick. And it is taken. Catholic Saints getting that touch, moving the ball further into AED territory.
Man behind.
Two players on, kicking it up, and goalie blocks it. Goalie now looking who to pass it to, punting it all the way to midfield. Very good kick from the goalie there. Catholic Saints getting that touch and getting possession. Moving it upfield. Catholic Saints kicking it up. AED is going to let the goalie pick it up here. Punting out once again. This time AED getting that first touch, and that is going to be... There's a call on the play, but nothing is done about it. AED moving up and making an attempt on goal, but it goes over the net and deep into the parking lot. Catholic Saints getting that goal kick, but players now having to chase after that ball. Catholic Saints getting the ball back into play here. 8 minutes remaining in the first half. AED still the only team with the goal so far. Header from AED. See if they get another attempt on goal here to grow their gap. Catholic Saints kicking it back. AED getting a touch, but Catholic Saints still fighting to get possession of the ball again. Player tripping over the ball, and that is going to be a free kick for AED as a player touched the ball with his hand. Or free kick for Catholic Saints. Players backing up for the free kick. Taking the kick. Catholic Saints getting that first touch, but AED coming up to attack and get it out of their zone. Catholic Saints getting it deeper in. Goalie is going to pick that up. Goalie looking who to punt it to. Punting it straight up the middle.
Oh, no.
Header from Catholic Saints, moving it further down, but that is going to be a throw in for AED. AED taking the throw in, getting that first touch, but Catholic Saints challenging, trying to get it out of their zone. AED moving up the sidelines. Catholic Saints trying to boot it out. Very nice footwork from that AED player. Catholic Saints getting possession of the ball again, booting up field, and that sees the ball, stays in play here. AED having the ball, kicking it out. That is going to be a throw in for Catholic Saints. Players running back downfield to defend their goal. Throwing it back in quickly. Catholic Saints get it that first touch. Dropping the ball back. Trying to find the best opening to get an attempt at goal. Good attempt at goal, but the AD player blocks it with his body. Catholic Saints still keeping possession.
Come in! Come in!
Good block from the AD player. Catholic Saints having to drop the ball. Little bit of contact here tonight in this Corec league, but it's all friendly. AD getting possession of the ball straight into Catholic Saints player, getting them possession again. Attempt on goal, and it goes over. That is going to be a goal kick for AED. AED's goalie chasing after the ball, going deep into the field next to ours. AED preparing to take that kick. Taking the goal kick. See if they can keep it in with a touch. Keeping it in, passing it forward up the sidelines. Breakaway for the AD player, but Catholic Saints boots it out all the way to the bleachers, returning it straight to the hands of the AED player. Trying to get the ball back into play quickly. Passing it up back to the person who threw it in. Catholic Saints aggressively attacking players to try to get possession of the ball. AED moving up, attempt on goal right against Catholic Saints player. See if they can keep the ball before it goes out. Goalie getting the ball, kicking it up. Goalie getting back in the box, and ball goes out, and that is going to be a throw-in for the Catholic Saints. Catholic Saints players subbing out. Someone chasing after the ball as it went into the field. Catholic Saints taking the throw-in straight to one of their players, but AED coming up to attack. Catholic Saints could have a breakaway here if they could beat out these two players. Passing it up the sidelines. Breakaway, attempt on goal. AED is about to boot it out. Ball is up in the air. Good header from AED, but straight to a Catholic Saints player, passing it over to another AED player, getting them that possession. Catholic Saints fighting to keep the ball in AED zone. Good footwork from that Catholic Saints player, getting possession of the ball, getting it closer to the goal. AED trying to boot it away from their goal. AED getting it out of their zone now.
Look up! Look up!
Trying to get around the defender. Catholic Saints booting it up the sideline. Dropping the ball back to get a better point on the goal. AED booting it back out. Both players missing that touch there. AED getting possession. AED just booting the ball out. Catholic Saints getting that throw in. Player running after the ball. About to get the ball back in play here. Some players starting to look tired as the end of this first half is coming near. Catholic Saints getting the touch, passing it over to their players, trying to get it closer to AED's goal to get a better attempt. Catholic Saints moving it up. A very nice avoidance there from the Catholic Saints player. The AD player going flying onto the ground. Attempt and goal for Catholic Saints. Tying the game up. Very nice goal from the Catholic Saints player. Score now 1-1. It is still anyone's game to win this championship. Players returning to the center to resume play.
My friend got me wings today. And my wings, I ate half. The other half. Y'all need to cook.
I cook all the time.
AED taking the kick.
I did that when I had money. Now, funds are low. It's
Trying to take a
what,
full
chicken tender?
field goal.
No, like,
Goalie
you get, like,
just
oh,
blocking
Or you get
that.
the whole chicken and just
You
cut
get
it up
no,
in
And
okay,
picking
look,
it
look,
up.
Right. You get the mixed pack.
Punting
chicken.
it
It'd be like
out.
wings,
See who gets the
uh,
first touch.
Oh, the big pack.
First
Yeah.
touch goes to a header from the AED player.
and I cook, like, some vegetables.
Catholic Saints getting the ball though.
Sometimes I
Dropping
grill
it
sometimes
back.
I grill it, sometimes I
Nice
bake it.
use of your body from the AED player. Header from Catholic Saints getting it further into AED's zone. But AED getting the ball back into Catholic Saints. Chip from the player, but he manages to keep possession of that ball.
We gotta grill.
Make sure you clean it. I gotta
Oh,
make
I
sure.
know. But yeah. I got
And that is going to be tripping from Catholic Saints, getting AED a free kick, and that is a yellow card for that Catholic Saints player.
I think one of your roommates is like Iota. He has like light skin, long hair. I don't know his name. But so the other day I parked right in front of y'all like balcony thing. I get out the car and drop my phone and crack my camera.
AED asking for 10.
And, like, I
Catholic
started
Saints
crying 'cause I was
setting
already having a
up
really bad day.
a
So I got engaged,
five-person
like, came
block
out the-
here.
I guess he seen me. I didn't know that he seen me.
Three-person block.
But he said the boss
Couple
was over
players
there, he
backing
seen me.
off
He
to
said,
defend the goal.
He came out his front door talking about I was trying to open your door. Looks like you're having a bad day. I was having a bad day.
AED taking the kick
No, I was embarrassed. Man.
right over the goal. That's a good attempt. Catholic Saints getting ready to take that goal kick.
I was like screaming, hollering. My grandma was like, I can hear you in our apartment. This was right after Thanksgiving. I'm sad. I just got this. Like,
I ain't never cracked my camera. As much as I be cracking my phone.
like I dropped it and it dropped like this, and I heard from the noise that
Catholic Saints taking the kick.
I'm gonna take my ass
AED getting in touch with Catholic Saints, keeping possession. Ball goes out. That is going to be a throw in for AED.
I've been volunteering since 2 o'clock today.
AED taking the throw in. Catholic Saints getting a header, moving upfield, but AED getting that touch, trying to get it to one of their players upfield. Kicking it up. Catholic Saints getting a header, but AED getting possession of the ball again. See if they can attempt on goal here. Kicking it against the Catholic Saints player. They're able to boot it out of their zone, but AED gets a touch. Catholic Saints player coming up to attack. Getting possession of that ball. Getting a breakaway. Only one player defending the goal now. And it goes against that player, and that is going to be a throw in for Catholic Saints. Sub for Catholic Saints.
No, he told you no.
Hey, don't start that. For real. Don't start.
Catholic Saints finishing up their sub and getting ready to take the throw in. Throwing it into one of their players. AED. And then Catholic Saints kick it out. That is going to be a throw in for AED. Throwing it in. Catholic Saints getting that first touch. Ball goes out again. That is going to be another throw in for AED. AED getting it out of their zone now. Sending players deep with this throw in. Up the sidelines. Catholic Saints getting the touch, kicking it out again. That's going to be another throw in for AED. Just slowly moving up the sideline with all these throw ins. Again, to the same players. AED getting possession of the ball this time, moving it further upfield, trying to get an attempt on goal. Moving it up. 3 Catholic Saints player on the 1 AD player. AD still keeping possession. Ball goes out to the back, and that is going to be a goal kick for Catholic Saints. Players backing up, preparing for this goal kick.
Revolution.
Header from the AED player. Catholic Saints trying to kick it out of their zone. AED getting that touch, but straight to a Catholic Saints player. AED coming up to attack, getting possession, passing it forward. See if they can get an attempt on goal here. Very aggressive attacks from Catholic Saints. Doesn't work in their favor. AED keeping possession, trying to get an attempt on goal. 3 players on the 1 AED player, still keeping possession. Catholic Saints just booting it out of the zone. Oh, trip from the player means AED gets to keep that possession. good attempt on goal. Goalie almost pushing into his own goal there, but able to punt it out of his zone now. AED getting that touch.
I love
Catholic Saints moving up. AED coming up to attack, but Catholic Saints able to move it forward. Oh,
They're not even at home.
players tripping over each other.
That man home.
AED with a touch. See if they can move it up the sidelines, keep possession. Catholic Saints trying to boot it back out of their zone. Very heated match of soccer. Both teams playing very well tonight.
They said he was being like super critical of the team
Yes.
and all that, but they fucking suck.
Yes.
Y'all know
Baby.
how critical
Well, it's like
I'm sure he been like that. since the first time he
AED booting it out. That is going to be a throw in for the Catholic Saints.
man, they were like, it's all right, losing. Wait till Friday to get the check.
Dropping the ball back to keep possession of the ball. Catholic Saints players moving up the sideline.
They know he like that.
Getting the touch, moving it to the sideline. See if he can get a breakaway here. If he can beat out the two players. Passing it to the center.
Would be better. Fuck y'all so suck for.
Kicking it forward. Ball goes out, and that is going to be a goal kick for AED.
They did trash as they did Blake Griffin like
I'm
that.
almost sure that Kawhi displays shit.
I don't think Kawhi do. I think it's Steve Ballmer. You don't think
Taking the kick.
that
That is going to go out the side and going to be a throw in for the Catholic Saints.
They still ain't said what they gonna do.
Catholic. That is the end of the first half. Teams tied 1-1. We will see you back in the second half of our game. Welcome back to the second half of this championship game between AED and Catholic Saints. Teams are tied 1-1 currently. Both teams going to fight hard in this half to get some points on the board. Catholic Saints with a good breakaway right now. See if they can attempt on goal. Kicking in midfield, AED kicking it back out of their zone. AED trying to get a breakaway. Running it up the sideline. See if he can keep possession here. Keeping possession. Catholic Saints player right up his butt. Catholic Saints booting it out. That is going to be a throw in for AED. Throw in. Very good. AED getting that first touch for Catholic Saints. Kicking it out, and that is going to be a corner kick. Cannot see the AR. See when they return. It's going to be a corner kick for AED. AED taking that kick. Catholic Saints getting that first touch, trying to get out of their zone, running it upfield. Good breakaway. See if this AED player can challenge. Not a good enough challenge. AED getting possession of the ball again. Getting it deep into Catholic Saints area. Ball goes out, and that is a throw in for AED. Very lively crowd out here tonight, with both teams having a good audience cheering them on. AED taking the throw in. Catholic Saints getting the header. Keeping possession, moving up the sidelines. Passing it across field to AED, getting the first touch and trying to get it further into Catholic Saints zone. Good challenge between the players here. AED managing to get upfield, but Catholic Saints booting it out of their zone. AED coming up and snagging that ball before the Catholic Saints player gets a touch. Kicking it up, that is going to go out the back and be a goal kick for Catholic Saints.
Look for the switch! Colby! It feels like it, don't it? Check two. Check short, Colby.
Goalie taking the kick. Very nice kick. AED getting that first touch for Catholic Saints, coming up to intercept. Looking for a player to pass it to. Kicking the ball up forward. Going up the sideline. Trying to get an attempt on goal here. Dropping the ball back. AED player intercepting and running downfield. Catholic Saints preparing to try to intercept this player. Player coming up. Good challenge, getting the ball, moving it up the sidelines. Good, very nice challenge between both those players there. AED booting it out of their zone. Catholic Saints coming up to try to get it back up into AED's goal box. Nice attempt from Catholic Saints. That is going to be a goal kick for AED. Goalie chasing after the ball. Still anyone's game with teams being tied. See if any team can manage to get a goal before the end of the half, or we will be sent into a penalty round. Ball goes out, and that is going to be a throw in for AED. See if AED could use this to get the ball out of their zone. AED dropping the ball back to keep possession of the ball. Catholic Saints players staying back to try to intercept it. Catholic Saints getting the touch, going up the sidelines. Kicking it out. That is going to be another throw in for AED. Taking the throw in. And Catholic Saints kick that out. That is a throw in for the Catholic Saints.
It's out, guys, come on.
Ball goes out. That is going to be a throw in for AED.
Do you have any cones back there? Do you have cones back there?
Catholic Saints trying to get the best option to kick the ball up.
Get back! Easy, Kobe, Kobe, Kobe.
Catholic Saints going to get possession here. Try to get it out of their zone. Moving it up the sidelines. AED preparing to try to get possession of the ball. Good challenge from the players. Winning possession of the ball. Oh.
Why? That did not answer my question. Why?
Catholic Saints trying to get an attempt on goal here. Catholic Saints passing it back and forth, trying to get the best angle to get a goal. Attempt on goal, and it goes over. That is going to be a goal kick. Oh, seems as if the goalie did touch the ball before it went out, so that is in fact going to be a corner kick for the Catholic Saints. See if they can use this in their favor to get the ball in and get the upper hand in the second half of this game. Good header from the AED player, and goalie grabbing the ball before it goes out, not allowing Catholic Saints to get another corner kick. AED getting the first touch. Ball goes out, and that is going to be a throw in for AED. AED passing the ball back and forth up the sideline. Players coming up to attack, trying to get possession of that ball. A nice stop from that Catholic Saints player, getting possession of the ball for their team. Good breakaway for Catholic Saints. Ball is going to go out the side, and that is going to be a throw in for Catholic Saints. Sub for Catholic Saints. Catholic Saints keeping possession of the ball, trying to get the best angle to get another attempt at goal here.
Are there cups in the kitchen?
AED running the ball up the sidelines. Catholic Saints trying to intercept. Ball goes out, and that is going to be a throw in for AED. Not too many AED players down in the Catholic Saints area. Only two offensemen helping to try to get the ball in. One coming up the side. Ball goes out again, and that is going to... Oh, no. Ball managed to stay in. Very nice job from the AED player keeping it in there. See if he sees his player on the right side who is fully open. Catholic Saints intercepting that ball before he gets a chance to pass it. Running up the sidelines. Player right behind the Catholic Saints player trying to intercept. Catholic Saints trying to get an attempt on goal here. And AED booting it out. That is going to be a throw in for Catholic Saints. They're trying to get it back into play as fast as possible to get a goal. Catholic Saints moving the ball further into AED zone. Kicking the ball back, but straight to an AED player who kicks it up the sideline. AED only has to be one player, has a full breakaway. Player coming up. And that is going to be a call. AED player down on the ground. It looks as if he may be injured. Yellow card for that player, and it would appear that is this red card for that player. After having his second yellow, player is now booted out of the game.
Sadashu, center back! Sadashu, center back!
Catholic Saints now down one player.
What's the time? Is it the second half?
Catholic Saints trying to protect their goal. AED getting prepared to take that penalty kick. Catholic Saints setting up a two-man block. And they're taking the kick. Goes over the goal. Good attempt. That is going to be a goal kick for the Catholic Saints. Neither team has got a second goal yet in this game, and time is starting to run out. See if either team could get a goal in or send this game into a penalty kick round. Taking the kick. AED letting the ball get further into their zone, but no Catholic Saints players chasing after it. AED slowly moving the ball out of their zone, trying to get the best possible angle at the Catholic Saints goal. Catholic Saints coming to try to intercept that ball, getting it and kicking it to the goalie. Goalie looking where to kick it, kicking it out to a player on the sideline. AED managing to intercept that. Looking for a player to pass it to. Dodging players. Attempt on goal, and it just misses. And that is going to be a goal kick for the Catholic Saints, and they are also subbing out players. Catholic Saints now back up to the full number of players. 9 minutes remaining in the second half of this game. Both teams are going to have to fight hard to try to get a goal in the last couple minutes of this second half. Catholic Saints about ready to take the kick. Hello.
Alright, it's on now.
Congratulations to AED with that win.
All right.
We need someone to do an interview.
Somebody go talk to him.
Wesley, no, Wesley, you got it. Hey, boy.
Over that table.
And then I need
What am I supposed to do with this?
We have Wesley Farmer here on AED, and they just won the championship. Wesley, how does it feel to win?
Feels great. I've played a couple of intramural sports now, and it's finally good to get that intramural championship that I've wanted for 2 years.
Yeah, finally good to win a game. Are we good to see you back next year?
You will absolutely be here.
I'm sorry, I haven't done an interview before. Oh. Thank you, Wesley. See you back next year.
Yeah. Thank you all.